Video exercise number 2, Amanda Newman. On January 2013, ISU Company had 400,000 common shares outstanding. During 2013, ISU issued additional 10,000 common shares on July 1st and reacquired 30,000 common shares as treasury stock on October 1st. ISU Company also had 20,000 shares of $10 par cumulative preferred stock. The stock options. Options were granted in 2012 to purchase 5,000 shares of common stock at $8 per share. The average market price during 2013 was $10. No options were exercised during 2013. The 6% convertible bonds were issued in 2010 at face value of $300,000. The bonds will convert into common stocks at 45 shares per $1,000 bond. Net income for 2013 was $560,000, and the tax rate for 2013 was 35%. For the year ended December 2013, calculate the following for ISU Company: basic earnings per share, diluted earnings per share. To determine the basic earnings per share, you take the net income minus preferred dividends over the weighted average of shares. The preferred dividends in this case would be determined from taking the 20,000 shares times the $10 times 0.08% equals 16,000. To determine the treasury stock, which you'll need to subtract, you take 30,000 times 3/12, since this was done in October, giving you a total of 7,500. This calculated together, divided by net income minus preferred dividends over weighted average shares, gives you a basic EPS of 1.35. To determine the diluted earnings per share, you take the adjusted net income minus preferred dividends over weighted average of shares plus convertible bonds plus stock shares. The adjusted net income, you would take the interest expense times 1 minus the tax rate. The interest expense is determined from the 300,000 convertible bonds times the tax rate, or 0.65, so it gives you a total of 11,700. Adjusted net income would therefore be $571,700. To determine the shares of convertible bonds, you take the 300,000 divided by 1,000, which gives you 300, times 45 shares, giving you a total of 13,500. To determine shares from the stock options, you would take the 5,000 shares that were granted times the $8 per share, giving you a total of 40,000. The number of shares that were issued, again, were 5,000. You would take this amount, the 5,000, less the treasury stock purchasable, which is the 5,000 divided by the market value of $10, giving 4,000. So the additional shares from stock options are 1,000. And then again, you take the net income minus the preferred dividends over the weighted average, which we determined before, plus the new convertible bonds, plus the shares from stock options, giving you a new diluted EPS of 1.33.